What's up, niggas? This your buddy, Angry Yu-Gi-Oh player here, coming out with my first video, and I'm gonna show you niggas how I build Chaos Dragons for the March 2013 format. So, let me start this bitch off with, I got Ballistic Soldier, cause he just shits on people, and when you drop him, people get, buddy gets pissed. Alright, cause you can just drop him for 3,000, banish the fuck out of them, and yeah, I got some retarded ass stories. Chaos Sorcerer, he's the baby BLS, uses effect, overlaying with the Light Pulsar Dragon, Fake Photon Strike Bouncer, Gaia Dragon, whatever. Gores, Ghost Foil, drop them on people. People like, not many people, I've noticed not many decks run him nowadays, but I mean, he's just too damn good for people like to go against now, like not run him in Chaos Dragons. Because people, if they don't know what you're playing, and you draw into him, and you don't have shit else in your hand, and you just sit there and wait, drop that Gores on that hoe. So I mean, let's go. Then you got Dark Arm Dragon, Dad. He makes good plays. I mean, honestly, I think he's better if you have the shit to get him out, which that's saying a lot, but you can modulate your graveyard pretty well in this deck. You bring his ass out, shitting on people. I think he's better than BLS if you get him out in the field. So, then you got Red Eyes Darkness Metal. I mean, you banish him with Eclipse Wyvern, and just get shitty on people, get the loop going with him and Eclipse, Dark Light Pulsar Dragon. Then I run 3 Dark Flare Dragons because he's ridiculous, and you can overlay him and 2 of him to go into Volcanosaurus or Tyrus and just get nasty on people. And his effect, you can just modulate your graveyard like nobody's business, fuck them up. They say they got a Priestess or Machina Fortress in the graveyard, fuck that hoe, get that motherfucker out of here. Then you got your 3 Light Pulsar Dragons. This is the deck. Light Pulsar Dragon is just nasty. Like 2,500 beater, you can crash. Let's say they got a Stardust Dragon on the field, and you got your Red Eyes in the graveyard, which has happened to me more than like, that's pretty fucking situational usually. But that's happened to me a couple of times. Crash, Red Eyes, attack directly for 28. I mean, shit. You can just get shitty on people with it. Then you bring them back next turn. 1 Eclipse Wyvern. Cause I don't know, he's good, but I don't ever want to open with him in hand unless I have Red Eyes in hand, cause but I mean, you could do a bunch of shit with him, but fuckers always Monster Reborn his ass, pissing me the hell off, I swear. Then for the Light Sworn Engine, I got 3 Lilas. If I open Lila, I'll just open that bitch, just sit her there. Don't even give a fuck. And people will waste shit on removal on her ass like nobody's business. You don't know how many fucking times I've already had the Chaos material in the graveyard. They have 1 back row or something, or 2 back rows, and they'll Solemn Judgment her ass. And I'll go, okay, MST, the other card, fuck you. And then I'll just drop BLS or some shit and just shit on them. I mean, god damn it. Then we got, oh yeah, she's just great for removal. She just protects your shit like crazy. And you got your 3 Raikos, cause I mean, you get the middle 3 off of him, pop anything. He's probably I honestly think he's one of the best flip effect monsters in the whole game right now, cause you can pop anything and it hurt, like it helps you. Like if you can even pop your own Light Pulsar, I think. Yeah, you can pop on your own Light Pulsar and bring your Red Eyes out. I mean, shit, fuck it. Fuck the bullshit. We'll go with Card Trooper. Well, he's good as hell too. I mean, you can set him. People will think he's Raikou, and they won't do shit about it. They'll be like, they won't attack into him, and they'll attack into him, and I'll just get a free draw. And plus, you can mill your 3. But I don't know. It's just fucking chance. It's just my luck. Every fucking time I play this motherfucker, I call 3, mill the other one, or all spells or shit. I don't know. This is like a Card Trooper curse on my ass. Then you got, for the hand traps, we got, well, besides Gores, you got Trag. This guy, you know how many times I've been into situations with Trag beatdown. Just beat the fuck out of him with him. You can steal shit with it. He's broke as fuck, honestly. I don't know why he's that too. He's just amazing. There's so many good plays with him. Then Now, I don't run max seeds, I run 2 battle faders. Because in today's format, I honestly don't think max seeds is as good as it used to be. Because with the Fire Fist, they'll normal summon again. A lot of the plays with Merlantian, they can normal summon it. Yeah, you can get like 1 or 2 special draws off of it, but I honestly don't think it's that good anymore. And plus, it's Earth, so if you mill it, it's just like, well, that's a dead. It's dead as fuck. But if you mill Battle Fader, he's dark. You can banish him. Let's say you have a Light Pulsar or Dark Flare in your hand. You can drop Battle Fader and then sacrifice him the next turn and normal summon him. You know, it's good as shit. And then for the, let's see. Oh, I have 2 Effect Veilers. What can I say? He's good as shit. He's a tuner. You can tune let's say if you're getting just beat the fuck up. You can tune Light Pulsar Dragon. Go to Black Rose. And if you just happen to have one of these dudes in your hand, you're protected for the next turn too. I mean, they're not going to hit you directly. So, why the fuck not? Then 2 tour guides. Go into your rank 3 toolbox with them. And since Sangan got hit, I run Night Assailant and Tour Bus. Tour Bus is dope as a motherfucker in this deck. Because let's say you've got your BLS in the grave or Chaos Sorcerer. Or, so if you mill it, there you go. You return your BLS to hand. I mean, not to hand, to the deck. If you're playing against Dark Worlds, which I've found to be a bad matchup for this deck, if you can send their Grapha back to their deck, which is sometimes better than banishing it, because they'll run fucking Trance Archfiend's ass and bring it back to their fucking hand. And God, and then yeah, she's just good as fuck. Banish material, a pitcher to bring like Pulsar Dragon back, get her effect to go off. It's just damn good. And then for the last 2 monsters, I run 2 T-Kings, because why the fuck not? Honestly, like, the only card you use to search with is Charge. So I mean, it just makes that one card in your deck dead. And plus, the way he reads, it says from your deck to your hand is by drawing. So Eclipse Wyvern's effect still goes off if you banish him. He's just dope as shit. And if you open him, if you're going against it shits on Prophecy all day. So then I run 1 charge, would run 2 if that was allowed. That card is broke as shit. You top deck that, you can fuck people up with that. Top deck it. I was playing against what was I playing? Oh, I was playing against Gravekeepers. Fucking one of the hardest matchups for this deck. And he's got Necro Valley out, and so I activated, I think, Heavy Storm or something. So he Dark Bribes me. Top deck, charge the Light Brigade. Now I've been sitting on BLS the whole damn time. Oh, and this dude was talking shit. Fuck him. He was like, "I'm gonna beat you." And I said, "How do you know that?" "I know where you're running." "Oh, okay." So I go charge the Light Brigade, grab Lila, pop the fucking field. Then and he's sitting on 1,200 life points or something. Pop the field, and he's got Gem Knight Pearl, no back row. Pop the field, go BLS, GG, fuck you. And he thought I was gonna drop Chaos Sorcerer. When I drop BLS, his eyes got his biggest saucers. What's the fuck up, nigga? 2 soul recharges. I mean, what can I say? This deck, it doesn't really have draw power that much. That's probably the biggest flaw. But if you open this guy and charge in either of the Light Swarm monsters, you're good. You're Gucci, bro. You can drop you can just do whatever the hell you want, basically. And yeah, I don't run 3 because you can dead draw it, and it's not good at all. But it's a good as hell card. Then we got 2 MSTs. You just got. I mean, this deck has a lot of removal. You got the 3 Lilas, 3 Raikos. But if they flip a skill drain on you, you have to get MST or Heavy Storm, or you're fucked. Like, yeah. I mean, you can still beat them down with BLS, but it's just a 3,000 beater, and I really don't want to waste them for that. Then you got the Trinity, of course, and fucking Heavy Storm. It's just Harpy's Feather Duster all day. And then I main 2 Royal Decrees. A lot of people I've seen don't main 2 Royal Decrees, they side them. But I main them because if you don't know what you're going against and you can open with Royal Decree, fuck them. You're good. Like, unless you're playing against another Chaos Dragons deck. But honestly, I don't think I've ever played the mirror match. Well, I haven't played the mirror match in like a couple months. That's probably just the meta I'm in right now. So that's the main deck. It's 42 cards. And then I'll show you the Escrow deck. I run Scrap Dragon. because he's good as shit, and you can go into him with the Gores token or Gores. Black Rose, gotta run him. He just dominates, blows up the whole fucking field. Photon Strike Bouncer, because you go over to him. If you use Chaos Sorcerer's effect, bring out Light Pulsar, Overlay, you're good. Volcanosaurus. Now, he's good as shit. I love this card because what you can do, let's say they have a BLS or anything, or Grapha even, detach, pop that thing, and if you've got, this happened once, they got a Valor tour guide on the field, just hit them. I mean, they take 1,500. It's ridiculous. And then you can easily go into them two dark flares. It's not that, I mean, you don't go to him a lot, but you can. So, and he replaces Adrius, not Tyrus, like I said earlier, but fuck Adrius. I hate that card. He's not that good. Tyrus, nothing to be said. He's a wall. Shit's on. Maestro, because you don't run Book of Moon and he protects himself, you can just get over a lot of stuff. Photon Pappy, get over Spirit Reaper. I mean, and if you got a Marshmallow, I played against this guy one time. He had 2 Marshmallows in no back row, and I had a fuck ton of monsters. I had 2 Lilas and like BLS and a bunch of no, I don't think I had BLS, but I had a bunch of good shit on the field. So I was like, okay, Photon Pappy, flip to face up attack, and then just wrecked his shit. Queen Dragoon Jin, good because you bring back Light Pulsar and its effects are negated, but when it hits the graveyard, bring Red Eyes back, and you can only attack it. So I mean, it's good as shit card. Wind Up Zenmaines, nothing you said. Levier, good against the Dino Rabbit matchup. Steal that rabbit, fuck that. And if you're making a final push for game, you can just steal back bring back Eclipse Wyvern or any of your banished materials. I mean, a little better level 4 Wyvern, it's good as hell. Acid Golem, I kind of hate this card, but he's kind of like he's kind of a necessity because he just runs over shit real easily. Then you have Giga Brilliant, because a lot of people, I don't know, I like him because you can boost your shit. Okay, he boosts 300 attack. If you have Thunder King Ryo and him out, you can boost your Thunder King Ryo to a shitload of attack, and he's light type. So let's say they torrential tribute you or something. You still have you have chaos materials because you don't. I mean, I don't go into him with anything else besides like there's a tour guide always. I mean, you can go into him with Card Trooper, but there's always a tour guide in that mix. Tim Tempo, he's fucking good. Gets over Wind Up Zenmaines, gets over Big Eye, gets over a ton of shit. Like, he's just, and he boosts him to 2,700 and you just start wrecking people's shit. Crash Photon Strike Bouncer, ridiculous. Number 17, he's a good card just in general. I think he's even better in this deck because he's a dragon. So if you have a Red Eyes in your hand, it makes Tour Guide basically into a dragon that you can bring him out with. So, and he's a 2,500 beater, so he's pretty damn good. And then lastly, Gaia Dragon. A fucking broke as shit play you can do is Volcanosaurus, activate effect, and then they have no monster on the field. He can't attack directly. Overlay, 2,600. I mean, just shitting on people with that. And then lastly, I'll show you my side deck. It's not really that big of a deal. 2 Prohibition, why not? It's good as fuck. 1 Royal Decree in case it's a trap heavy deck. 2 Soul Drain for the Merlantian or Dark World matchup. Whoops. 2 Cyber Dragons, because of the Machina bullshit, and Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Dust Tornado, Mystical Space Typhoon, and the 3rd Effect Veiler. For the fucking annoying ass matchups. Nothing really to say about the extra deck. So, but yeah, this is your angry Yu-Gi-Oh player, and fuck it. I love Chaos Dragons. I love dragons. I've played Dragoony, all types. I just love Chaos and Dragons. And Chaos Dragons was the first deck I ever played, so I have love for it. Alright. Catch you later,